Alright guys, I know it's been a while, but we're back. Just been busy the last few weeks there. Started out with rifle season, so that was a week away, deer hunting. Anyway, we're just now starting to do the trapping thing. We spent a couple days, what was it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We spent setting snares. I can't remember exactly the number. I think it's around 40 snares or so that we got put out between the 2 days. It was really hard setting, just because we had gotten about 4 inches of real wet slop snow and really hard wind out of the east. And what happened was it turned cold that night, and it was just pretty much ice. And in the bush there wasn't even much that made it to the ground, just because the thermals underneath the trees and that just kind of were melting, and it was a wet snow as it was. You can see out on the implement shed there, you're looking at the east side, all the snow is stuck to the side, and now it's all crusty. But yesterday we had another little front come through and dump about maybe an inch of nice light powder. But again, it was a pretty hard east wind. But anyway, so that should cover up any of the old tracks and allow us to be able to see some fresh sign there today. I picked up some new property this year for trapping, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm just waiting for Dad to come, and we're gonna go and run the line there together. So the one gut pile has a lot of tracks coming into it, some pretty good trails, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is the first real trap check of the year 2019. Today is December the 2nd. This morning it was -10. Dad seen 4 coyotes running the fields over at his place this morning. So we're kind of hoping maybe the coyotes were running pretty good last night, but we'll have to see. Well, we're coming up to our first set. And we connected.
Nice red color, eh?
Yeah. Those ones aren't worth very much.
No, eh? Too red, eh?
Yeah. Picked up this nice coyote. Looks like he has the cable pretty frayed. Just frost on his back. Otherwise, looks like a nice dog. So this snare was set up between these 2 trees. And I got a snare there. Right on. So we'll grab this guy on the way back. We're just heading up the trail here. Go check some more. So here's the gut pile. We're in that same bush where we just got that coyote. I try and tie the stuff off to the trees there, just so the coyotes don't drag it off. We got a deer hide right there, and then we got a deer carcass, some scraps. There's some old bones from previous bait piles. There's looks like maybe one other set of tracks in here. But we got some snares up in the thicker stuff there, and nothing up there, so we'll go back and grab that coyote. So we're over in another site here, another gut pile. I got snare hung up there. That's a big ridge up there above the creek, and they had a trail coming down right there, and then they usually run along the creek here. So we've trapped this property quite a bit over the years. Where we caught that coyote there was only about, I don't know, 800 yards, 600 yards from here. So I got another snare right here. Can't show you from this angle. Had a fox come through. Anyway, you can, between those two trees there, right there you can see the loop. Set my loops big because we got wolves running too. And the coyotes we have are big too. But you can see the fox went right underneath that that snare there, so and the gut pile's just up there, about 50 yards from the creek. Fair amount of fox tracks actually. Like I said earlier, we got about an inch of snow there yesterday. You can see the tracks pretty good. Then I've got two snares down right tight to the, well, not right tight, but close to the edge of the creek. They like to run the edge of the creek there, so they got trails down there. But we're gonna go and check the gut pile. I got some bait to drop off. And I got 3 snares up on the other side of the bait. So we brought the sleigh in. Got a deer carcass and some scraps. So we'll take it up the trail there and put it in the gut pile. So there's another snare there. Right there. And then we got another one up the trail right there. And then I've got another one right there. They come running over these logs. The main trail kind of goes straight, but a couple of them have gone to the right of it, and then some are kicking off to the left. So then the gut pile is right there. I got some stuff hanging up in the tree there, but so it's only maybe 15 yards away. Nice thick area though. So anyway, we got one dog so far. We got a lot of snares to just still check. So we're gonna head out of here. That's it for this spot, and head to the next. So this is a new bait station we got set up this year. It's on a property close to another one that we've been trapping the last few years. So I just got a deer hide up in the thing there. We had processed a cow at home, so there's the ribs in the bush. And then I just dumped out this bucket full of deer scraps. It's guts and hides, and so I got snares all throughout. They got fairly good trails coming through. We had one coyote come through last night, but because there's just no snow, they're just able to go anywhere, and he was just kind of wandering through the bush. But this is what we got here. It's a big sand pit up there. Some of the dogs have been coming down. There's a little laneway there. But anyway, nothing today. This is his first check, so not expecting a whole lot, but we got 2 more bait sites to still go to. So anyway, yeah, alrighty, see you out there. Well, there's the hole in the snow right there where the drag pole was shoved in. We got fresh track, well, fresh-ish tracks coming through. Drag pole's gone, and so now we got to go and look. But he got caught before we got this skiff of snow, and there was not much snow to go on. So Might be a bit of a track job. Alright, well, the outcome on that drag pole was not good. Like I said, we tracked it for a good hour with pretty much no sign. Never showed where he got caught at all, tangled up. Like I said earlier there when we were back at the house, what we're dealing with is frozen snow, and then last night we got a skiff, maybe an inch of fluffy stuff. And what happened was this guy got caught sometime between the last time I was in here, which was 2 days ago, and when it snowed. And so what happened was he took the drag pole, and we could see a couple spots. We kind of had an idea what direction he was headed. We caught a couple spots where the drag was dragging in the snow. It had busted through the crusty layer, but that was within the first 10 yards. Kind of gave us direction to go by. But we actually did a circle completely around him, or completely around where he got caught also, just covering all access points. But anyway, needless to say, the trail lack of stopped. There was just absolutely no sign, so nothing we could do. It's unfortunate. I feel like we did our best to try and find him. I hate that we didn't catch up with him. I have no idea what to say, but anyway, not good. You always hate when that happens, but I guess lesson learned. Not a great idea to run drag poles when there's not a ton of snow. And I mean, you can see, like, that's the stuff that I'm trapping in. Like, I mean, it's thick. Like, how he didn't get tangled up anywhere in that kind of crap. You know, like, I mean, it's just, like, it's just thick. Thick, thick, thick. So, how he never got tangled up or disturbed the snow or anything, I have no idea. And Dad was with me, and we did grid patterns and everything, just seeing if we could stumble upon him, if he was dead and covered in snow. Trying to find a spot where maybe he got tangled up for a minute, but nothing. So anyway, guys, it sucks, but I guess it's just, what else do you do? Anyway, we got one more bait pile to go and check, so we're heading there now. Ciao. Alright, well, we're back here in the garage. Just got a fire started. And well, that's gonna do it for trap check number 1. Got the coyote hanging up there behind me, but anyway, this dog here, he's in good shape, the fur and everything. Nice enough coyote, but I know that when it comes to color and that this is not a very good coyote. Like, the belly's very brown, not clear. Just an average coyote, not one of the nice ones that I've caught in the past with the pale belly, but which brings lots of money. But anyway, it's coyote nonetheless. He had frayed the cable there pretty good, but so like I said, that's going to be it for this trap check, and this is number 1. So the way I think I'm going to do it this year, guys, I've been trying to figure out, do I want to do seasons and episodes, and the part that I have a hard time with is, I know my hair's a mess, but if I do seasons, This would have to be like season number 1, I guess, because I've never done a season on YouTube. But this is like my, I don't know, 12th season or something like that. So I have a hard time saying season number 1, episode whatever. So I've been trying to think of how to put it up online for you guys, and that you'll be able to follow along a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is I think they'll be called Trap Check. So Trap Check number 1. And then we'll just keep going from there. I'm not going to post like Trap Check 2, 3, 4 if, you know, Trap Check 2 doesn't have anything. Then I'm probably not going to video really anything, and I don't think you guys probably really want to watch you know, me not catching anything, just walking around checking snares. So, and where I am, I mean, I can definitely go trap checks in a row without catching anything. So I know a lot of guys, like one guy there, Dwayne Lazar, Triple Nickel Trapper. If you guys haven't seen him, go check him out. I love watching him. But he does, I think he said he checks his traps every 2 days. And, you know, and he does the trap check, you know. But for him, he catches dogs all the time. You know, I don't know that I've ever watched an episode where he doesn't check it or doesn't catch a dog. So where he is, he's got lots of dogs, and you know, he's able to make it interesting every video. Where for me, you know, heck, I could put up 3, 4 videos, you know, every couple days with no catches. So I don't think anybody wants to watch that. So anyway, so yeah, so I'm just gonna post, you know, this is Trap Check 1, and the next one will be Trap Check 2, even though there might be you know, a few checks in between. It'll just include the ones with the catches. Anyway, I think you guys catch my drift, so I'm not gonna keep going on here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this this episode. We're just getting started. The gut piles are just starting to get hit hard. We just put the snares out 2 days ago, so we are just getting started. Hopefully you guys can join along throughout the season here. My goal, I guess, is going to be 20 coyotes. I'd really love to see that, but we'll have to see. So if you guys liked it, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and if you have, much appreciated. And make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, showing that you guys like this kind of content, and leave us a message. Let us know what you guys are thinking, how you guys are making out on your trap line, and what you guys are catching. And until next time, guys, ciao.